And you're on your school holidays, of course. What are you getting for Christmas?
Surprise.
Surprise, okay. Do you know what it is? Have you?
No, that's a surprise.
Have you written to Santi?
I have, yeah. I sent him an email.
Did you? And you've written. This is the essay that got you the selection box in class the other day, I'm told.
Yeah, well, it's more than the selection box.
What was it? 2 selection? Yeah. Okay. It's called "Give Up Your Old Sins" with Concepta O'Reilly from Grafton Street School. Go ahead, Concepta.
It was that time of the year again when Joseph the listener got away from his underground bunker in the land of Montrose and burst out in all his glory to the people. And the people got up shocking early to traipse into town to be at Joseph's hoolie at the Bailey. And Joseph loved his people, now from a safe distance, and he allowed them to touch the hem of his waistcoat, and the people were blessing themselves and hoping that Joseph would speak to them in his gorgeous accent from Ballyfermot. And they never had such fun since Gay Almighty ran the show and Joseph was his helper. Anyway, the poor people had a shocking tough year and they were trying to make the best of it. But at least they won't have to pay for the water unless they go mad and have a bath every week or something. And the people didn't want to hear any more about water charges or water meters, and they said they would throw themselves on their stopcocks to prevent any more interference. Now, didn't Enda the leader have a lot on his plate, and he has a very big plate, so we went to see the Holy Pope, and he had a great chat with him, even though Enda didn't speak the Pope's language and the Pope didn't speak Enda's bullshit. Sure, anyway, they managed, and Enda invited the Pope to visit his land. So the Holy Pope looked at his diary and he flicked through the pages for about 20 minutes, and after a long think about it, he said he'd squeeze him in 2018. And then there was a bit put out because he thought he'd jump at the chance and be over after the Christmas before he took his tree down. Anyway, it'll give him a chance to get the place ready and cut the grass in the Phoenix Park. Now, isn't it the time of the year when we all think about the true meaning of Christmas, and Mary and Joseph looking for a place to stay, and then they come across this place, an old shack of a place with 1 room and a shared toilet. But Simon the house builder told them that the rent wouldn't go up any higher than 4% over the next 3 years, so they said they'd take it. So now all the people of the land were waiting on the Messiah, the true leader of all, who could make the poor rich, the idle work, and had an answer for everything. But enough about Bertie Ahern. Now, the elders in the temple, they do the Chris Kindle, and they all pulled a name out of a hat, and they were told to tell no one who they got. So when it came to giving out the presents, Jerry the Northerner didn't have one for anyone, and when he was questioned about it, he denied ever being part of the Chris Kindle in the first place, and said he wasn't even there when the names were pulled out. But the elders were so annoyed with him that they pelted him with balls of rolled up wrapping paper. Wrapping paper, 5 for 20. Happy Christmas!
Well done, that's a wonderful Declan Callis, and thanks for all your work during the year, Declan, for the company you work for. But you're brilliant,